It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
forth has got me so messed up. Don't ignore the signs. We've had enough of the whole damn thing that we got going. You hold the strings without me knowing. Why do I have to suffer through the thinking? Why do I have the feeling that we're sinking? I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out. What's all this for? It's got me turned around, but I can't ignore the feelings that I found in this whole damn thing that we got going.
Oh, alrighty, chat. We're good.
Why do I
Good morning. Good morning.
Have the feeling that we're sinking. I need to find a way. Find a way. Find a way. Find a way out.
Oh.
Find a way out. Find a way out. Find a way out.
All right. Alrighty. We are good. Oh, what is going on, dudes? Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful day, chat. It's a beautiful day. The start of the week. Another day in the world of hardcore. And I remembered to take a hay fever tablet this morning, so that's a win. That's a win. I hope we're all doing well. Thank you for tuning into the stream, dear Lord. I mean, first of all, let's talk about return of the fishing streams. Let's talk about return of the fishing streams. We got a nice big fishing stream in the other day, which I actually meant to check if it got put on the VOD channel, because I think it should have. Switch account, button VODs. It did! Oh my god, awesome. I only got 73 views. Oh, it's titled Hardcore Vanilla. Hold on, let me fix that. Can I show this on screen? I don't see why not. I don't see why yet. Yeah, it was really good fun, wasn't it? It was awesome to be back. Can I rename this? Okay. What was the title of the stream? Just Gone Fishing. I love it was titled Hardcore Minecraft. That's funny. That's the only issue with that setup. There we go. That'll do. Awesome. We're nearly at 700 subs on the VOD channel as well, which is amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Now, the news. Yeah, thanks to everybody who came by the fish stream. Was really good fun. We're going to do another one again in the somewhat near future, within the next week or two. What badge is that? BTTV Pro. Wait, do I have one of those? Do I have one of those? I don't have one of those. I should have one of those. I've had better Twitch TV Pro for years. Stupid. I need this hay fever tablet to kick in. Oh, I see. You have to enable it. I got you. I got you. How do you do that? Is it just in the better Twitch TV settings? I don't even know what it would be under. Chat, no. Chat layout, no. I don't even see it on there. Oh, on the BTTV dashboard. Ah, fuck it. I can't be asked to do that. Am I still sick? No, it's hay fever this morning. Hay fever this morning. Which, I have taken a tablet, so it should clear up in the next, like, 45 minutes or so, but it'll just be here for the moment. What else is there to talk about? Oh! Next episode of the No Armor Hardcore series will be out tonight. Pog. I'm going to record that after the stream, and we're going to get that up on YouTube for you later on today, as providing I can get a thumbnail off of Cat in time. And then it'll be out tonight, if not tomorrow. But I'm aiming for tonight. Quick turnaround for the next episode for you, which will be good. The bit leaderboard is also reset. Mischievous's reign of terror at the top of the board is over. And the bronze, silver, and gold badges are available to literally everybody. So, pog for that. And thank you again for all the love on the fishing stream as well. We actually had a lot of support, which allows us to keep doing them. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. How's your fish? It's good, man, but I don't know how big it was. I'm gutted I didn't have any scales. It was definitely my PB, without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, it was my PB. So I'm gutted, but oh well. Oh well. Anyway, let's do some hellos and we'll play some games. If you're out there, you're not lurking in the darkness, please say hello in the chat. I should say hello back, which you're welcome onto the stream. Smart Luat, thank you for the biddies. Just had to be number one on the leaderboard for a short while. Boom! There you are, mate. Number one, golden medal. Wear it proudly, dude. Wear it proudly. But yeah, this weekend, as I did say, Saturday I was in London for a friend of mine's birthday. And then Sunday or yesterday was hangover recovery day. And now we're back. And this week we should be here all week, all the way up until Saturday. Thursday will not be a day off. We will be live on the Thursday. So, pog. But good morning, Brock. How are you, mate? Rubber Duck, good to see you. Holes, good morning. Chazavet, Mark, Baker, Zakona. Chrissy, Doss, how are you? Don. Marchless Rose, Actual Fantasy, Dietrich, Nestus, how are you? Ashton, Noisy. Good to see you guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. And we will, good morning, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. If I did miss you and all you're lurking in the darkness, thank you for being here. Let's play some video games. We got a lot to crack on with. We have a lot to crack on with the world. So last stream, we flattened out the gold farm fully. We just have to remove the nether fortress, which we tested and can't remove nether brick. Well, apparently, according to chat, we can't insta-remove nether brick, which is slightly annoying. But we're going to have to do a bit of work on that. We also had the staircase for the Froglight farm, which we had built in the creative world, but you haven't put in this world yet, which we've got to do. And then it'll be whatever the next project is, which I actually can't remember what we said. If anybody remembers what the next project was going to be, let me know, because I don't. This lid isn't on properly. Wheeland? Eh? Wheeland? What about Wheeland? Gold farm. Well, the gold farm is already a project, but we're trying to do like two things at once rather than just do the same thing over and over and over. Let's see that here real quick. It might have been a drowned farm, yeah, because I think we wanted a snazzy trident. I'm pretty sure. I wanted to do something in the end as well. I just don't know what I want to do. Fucking sinuses. Morning, young bread. How are you, mate? You don't need to apologise, dude. You don't need to apologise. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let me tuck my chair in a bit. Try and help with my posture. Posture's important, chat. Right, give me more food, first of all. Oh, yeah, we have, like, no XP because we made another boat. I forgot about that. I mean, to be fair, the gold farm is going to get more fun now. The gold farm will get more fun because we've no longer got to do netherrack digging and we can do lava sweepers, which is exciting. How is the nose lighting situation? Eh? Nose lighting situation? How is the... something... Maybe you mistyped a word there. Nose lighting situation. Oh, the light making me sneeze. Oh, I don't know, because I booked a doctor's appointment and then got sick, so I couldn't go, so I had to cancel it. I haven't booked another one yet. I need to. I do need to do that. The lighting definitely doesn't help. Today is hay fever related, but the lighting definitely causes issues. Definitely. Morning, Tulpal. How are you, mate? How are you, buddy? Sweetie! 27 months. That is a Twitch triplet. It is. It is.
Twitch triplets.
It is. You just squeeze another one out. And you need a name for it as well. You do need a name for it, sweetie. Right. So as you can see, all of that is completely flat. Pog. We've got the glowstone all over the place, which is fine. I'm just going to leave that for a while. But Operation This Fortress Needs to Go is go. But this is what we've got to work on. I sort of wanted to keep the nether brick. So before we go down here, let's grab one of these. We just may need it for a future build. He'll be known as Bob. Bob it is. It's a great name. Just like the duck from the fishing stream. Good old Bob. I hope he's doing well. Swimming around on that lake. Swimming around on that lake. Chat, are you sure you can't insta-mine this with a beak? Because it breaks pretty quick. You can't know? I almost feel like I want to test that. Because it does seem to break quite quickly, like just on its own. Like stone breaks that fast. Oh, we did say about TNTing this, didn't we? You're right. We absolutely did say about that. We did say about doing that. I don't know if that's going to be quicker. How much damage does TNT do to it? Let's check. Let's test this. Let's test this. If TNT does a lot of damage, it might be worth doing. Boom. Oh yeah, this is the tunnel we made. 100. Holy shit, Eric. Dear Lord.
100.
Dear Lord. 100. Month subscribed to the tier 2. Eric, welcome back. Thank you very much. 100. That's a lot of months. That's a lot of months. 100 of them in a row, might I add. This is our science world, by the way, chat, for those that haven't, that didn't know. Okay, so we'll do something like this for science. And then one more. We'll do one more. Whoops. Like that. We'll dig 2 down, which will plant the TNT. Let's see what it does. That's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, it's not terrible. Hey, Kaiser, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well, my man. Let me just do this with stone and see what this does. Oh, I wish there was a builder's one in creative, man. It'd make my life so much easier. Really would. So much easier. Okay, and then one of these, one of these, one of these. Let's see what this does in comparison. Could be better. Oh, well, I hope we can. I hope we do a little bit better, mate. So that blows up the same. Pretty much identical. Yeah, it might be worth that actually, bro. I mean, might as well. I'm not sold at the moment on this. You may well be right, but they may well be right, but the evidence is not substantial enough for me at the moment. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to test this. Pulled all night tonight. It's currently 6 AM. Mate, I don't know what was wrong with me yesterday. I don't know if it's because I just slept so... I guess I had like 10 hours on Saturday night when I got home. I could not sleep last night. It was bad. I was still wide awake at like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was bad. I contemplated getting up and doing a bit of work because I literally just could not sleep. I was like, no, I need to lay here at least with my eyes shut and just wait. Let's just see what happens. It was bad. No matter what I tried, I could not sleep. Alright, let's try this. Papucci 47, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it.
47.
Yeah, that's bollocks.
One away from the big 4 year.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Love you.
Hold on. That's a joke, man. That should absolutely be insurmountable. Thank you for the 47. Nearly 4 years, mate. That is a long, long time. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, in that case, TNT it is, right? It's gonna have to be TNT. We'll have to clear this bit ourselves, which is fine. That's not an issue, because this bit's all a bit of a mess from the past. But the rest of it will just blow it up. We wouldn't steer you wrong. Oh, chat definitely would. Combat Wombat 19. Not only 19.
19 months, let's go.
But primed out of your mind also. Thank you so much, mate. Snake Eyes for 75. Woo! Boom! Beautiful months. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome back. Welcome back. The rest of this should be good to blow up. Yeah, let's go get some TNT. That'll be fun. Thank you very much, Snake Eyes. Appreciate all the subs, folks. We're for a hype train at the moment. I think we're 2 away. We've got 8 days to beat Matt on the hype train. We have 8 days to find a way to secure a victory and take the point for this month. We shall see. We shall see. Your belly's feeling weird this morning. What's wrong with it? What is wrong with it? Oh, hopefully you're okay. JP Creeper 58 beautiful months of us. Thank you so much, mate. Welcome. What of a hype train. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you. We'll leave that on. Screw the pigs. Rebel with 100 bits. There it is. Triggering the train and emptying the cup a little bit. And taking the #1 spot on the bit leaderboard. Enjoy. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate that. Level 2 on the train. Matt's thing is like level 11, so we'll do a while to beat that. But we can, you never know. We can give it a whirl. We can give it a whirl. Hey, Mason. Good morning. Right. I need TNT. Let's have a look what we've got in terms of sand. I don't think we have a lot. We can go get some. It's not an issue. Oh, we actually have a little bit. Do I have any TNT itself? Let's go check that. We may have some from previous projects. Oh! Hello there. Hello there. Whack that in there. Give me this. And use the shell box for this. I don't know how much we'll even need, but I doubt it's anywhere near this. That'll do. And then I guess we'll take a nice fresh flint and steel. We might as well. Where's the flint? Down the end here, I think. Hey, Pedja, how are you, mate? Long time no see. It has been a while. How have you been? Hopefully you've been well, my dude. No, we have none. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brill. Oh, yay. I'm alright, Mason. How are you? Alright, we're ticking over. Doing our thing. Doing our thing. Thank you again for all the resubs this morning, folks. Appreciate that a lot. Literally helps keep the stream alive. Hey, Pedja, how are you, mate? Also, Holes, I saw your $20 dono this morning on Streamlabs from the fishing stream. Thank you again for that. Apologies for not making it clear about the alert stuff. Yeah, there is literally all the fishing streams is a camera and a microphone. There's no alerts. There's no nothing like that because I can't. There's no OBS. It just all does it through a tiny little computer box. So, unfortunately, I don't have any alerts for you. The world looks sick. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's coming along pretty good. We're currently working on a huge gold farm, but we've got to remove this this fortress in order to do it. And obviously, me being me, I've determined the best way to do that is just to blow it to smithereens. I think that makes the most sense. Let's be a little bit reserved here. I think a blaze shot at me when I was up there. Okay. Now this bottom bit is quite a few wide. I don't really want to leave. Okay. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, that should probably do it. We've got to be careful of blazes firing their shit everywhere. That will literally... Steady button. Apparently fireworks don't ignite TNT. That's good. Literally keeps the stream alive. It really does. Especially this month. This month has been the worst financial month on this channel ever. In like 8 years of being part of it. It's really been bad this month. We may have to start looking at the idea of possibly cancelling TwitchCon. That was only fundable if things sort of stay relatively stable, but they have literally fallen off a cliff. Which is okay, you know, we'll do our best to try and pick it back up, but there's only so much we can do. Hey Algus, how are you, mate? So big thanks to all the guys who have thrown love at the show this month. It really does, really goes a long way, honestly. Hey, look, buddy, you can't be doing that. Not with TNT around. And you. Okay. And there goes the train. Thank you for the love on there, folks. Appreciate that. Uh-oh. Pro, this is not safe. Uh-oh. Do you know what? We'll use our smite one for this. Probably be better. Probably be better. I've got to be careful of my health as well. Get rid of this on its own. Makes the most sense. Am I blowing up the Nether Fortress? No, this is just for looks. Of course we're blowing it up, man. How big is the gold farm going to be? Quite big. Oh shit, we've got a big old... We're going to have to do this in sections, aren't we? I was going to do the whole thing in one, but... I feel sections is probably a better idea. Predictions as to whether this blows me up as well. Pretty likely. I mean, we'll just see what happens, I guess. We'll just see what happens. I mean, there's a few left over, but that's a pretty quick way of getting rid of a quite a decent sized chunk. Why not put the gold farm on the nether roof? So you can do that, but the issue with that is you do lose efficiency. Going on the nether roof is sort of cheaty in my eyes anyway. And we're all about big, mega cool projects, and just having a big ass hole in the nether does look pretty sweet. In my opinion. In my opinion. Oh, you bastard. Come here. That did a fairly good job. It's destroyed a lot of the bottom of that as well, which is kind of a pog. Kind of a pog. The only issue is these pillars are fairly significant. Especially this. Jesus. Okay. I don't really want to leave all this here if I can help it. No. Don't you dare. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, now look at all this, man. This, oh fuck, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass to get rid of. And there's that in the middle of it too. What the fuck am I meant to do about this? What on earth am I meant to do about this? What on earth? This is not good. This is not good. I don't really want to blow it all the way down to lava if I can help. Shit's in it. Whose idea was this? It was a terrible one. That worked fairly well. It's definitely a quicker way of getting rid of it. Hey James, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you, pal. I don't think there's any dispute at all that it's a quicker way of getting rid of it. We are gonna have to do little bits by ourselves, but that's just destroyed all of that and saved us a lot of hassle. So, as far as I'm concerned, that is a win. I gotta be careful putting this so close to lava, because if this goes off, we're in trouble, especially if we're stuck in the netherrack. And I can hear a blaze nearby. Don't like that. Why does he sound so close? What? Let that do its thing. Notch was in hotbar. Probably a good idea. Yeah, that's probably smart. We'll take any skulls that drop, of course. Oh, he was here. Yeah, we don't fuck with that. 6,461 in-game days, my friend. I mean, I don't think there's any doubt that this TNT method is definitely quicker than doing this. We are going to have to do sections of this, though, unfortunately. Shit. Hey, Tro, how are you, mate? How are you? Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, that's gonna hit my roof. Bollocks. Did you hear you're getting your own desk? Yeah, I did see that. I didn't really understand what you meant by that. Like, where? Your own desk where? At the office. Oh, the FTB offices. And that's Pog. That is Pog. What? Why would you get your own desk when you don't go there? Or you go there like once a year? Was that like just so you can make more trips down there or something? I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. Can't wait to watch you fail building lava tubes again. No. No. Not gonna happen. Yeah, that'll be a reason for you to get out more. Well, that's pretty cool. No! How are you, Noisy? Hope you're doing okay. Alright. And that guy, I don't trust to not cause me problems. Good news? Yeah, I'm doing okay, Noisy. I'm doing alright. Plodding on through life at the moment. With me, myself, and I. I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying it. This can be dangerous. Hey, Frog, how are you, mate? Oh, this is perfectly safe. Yeah, there's nothing unsafe about this. Yeah, it is a perimeter for the gold farm, it is. Which is all done, basically. We've just got to clear the lava out. There's a couple more layers under there that will blow up, but that's about it. This, I don't want there to be any leftovers, so... Oh, you bastard. Button, stop doing that. You tit. There must be a way out at all times as well. That lava can absolutely set this TNT off. Okay. Do that so I don't have to deal with it. But it shouldn't be pretty sweet when it's done. Oh, yes. Overkill at its finest. Oh, yeah. I literally could have been any more perfect. I'm assuming we're gonna... What? How have I pissed them off? What the fuck? I haven't done anything. Interesting. Hi, Erin. Goodbye. I don't know what you're doing today, but enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove all of those pillars at some point. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe the TNT blasted over and just annihilated one of them in the face. Yeah, that's probably it. I'll probably do it. That'll probably do it. That should be enough. Jesus. I've got like acid reflux today. I don't know why. I'm having a little fat bastard. But my big health kick starts today. I'm going to the gym straight after the stream. Then we'll do a couple of videos when I get home that I've got to record. It's going to be a productive day. Did nail them. Awesome. It's going to be a productive day. I've had enough for being a big fat fatty. But it's time to do something about it. So I'm on a fast food ban. I'm on a beer ban. Except for Saturdays. Maybe Fridays. No, we're on a bit of a health kick at the moment, though. We're on a big old health kick. So be proud of me, chat. Alright. Whoa! Jesus! Somehow I got smashed into the wall. Oh, fucking hell. This just made a mess. Do you intentionally get into a health kick every spring? Not really. I just have a health kit whenever I feel like I need one, and at the moment, I think there's a few more pounds on me than I'd like. And they need to go. Truth be told. Truth be told. Which I think is a good enough reason. Right, I don't want to go too close to the lava. Oh. Okay, we'll do... Get rid of that. Perfect. Right. Going up. Going on up to the spirit in the sky. Uh-oh. Fucked it up. Sweet. That's that pillar gone. Uh-oh. It's important to be healthy, man. You know, summer's coming up. The old shirts will be coming off. And I don't really want to be a fat piece of shit when I do that. You know what I mean? I don't mind being slightly plump. But not, not anything more than that. You know? You know? I don't know, it's just a personal health thing, you know, it always happens. Oh, this is actually part of the bridge still. Oh, let's get rid of this. Plus, you tend to live longer when you're healthy. True. Very true. That is very, very true. How close are we to the edge here? I'll probably do it in all honesty. I'm dreading that TNT just all of a sudden exploding going everywhere. Oh shit, that annihilated the pillar all the way down. Pog. I didn't really want to do that because I kind of wanted to know where these pillars are, because we're going to have to get in the lava and get rid of the bottom bits ourselves. It's fine, it's just slightly irritating. I guess if the lava's moving I'll be able to see it. But... So far, chat. So far, so good. This is good progress. But what did you get up to this weekend, folks? Anybody do anything nice? Anyone do anything fancy? I was at a comedy club on Saturday in London with a few of my friends for someone's birthday. That was quite good. Like up and coming comedians. Mini with a skeleton farm? Nah, we're not going to put any skeleton farms or anything in here. There's no point, because it's just going to affect the spawn rates of the active farm. Are you fucking kidding me? I drove down to visit some friends about 3 hours down south. We had a blast. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it, mate. Visiting friends is always a good time. It's just a shame I don't have any. I'm kidding, I do have friends. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. What would just like a little corner bit like that do? Quite a lot of damage. Fucked up my back by merely living. Now hard to walk. That's not good. That's not good. I tell you, the next day, speaking of my backs and stuff, the next day after we did that fishing stream, I woke up and my, what do you call them? Lats going down my back were in absolute agony. Like, I could literally like not even bend down. It was bad. That big old fish gave me a bit of a workout. Gave me a bit of a workout. Your chair did not look comfy either during the fishing stream. It's a fishing chair. That's what they're like. They're kind of low. You sit back. It was not too bad, mate. Unfortunately, when it comes to fishing, you don't get nice, big, comfy armchairs. I can't believe that was like 8 hours, though. Like, literally, I told you guys it'd be at least 7 hours. We ended up doing nearly 8. It blitzed by. It absolutely blitzed by. I'm still fuming that I forgot to take my scales. I won't make that mistake again. I won't make that mistake again. Shots! 40 months! Oh gosh! Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate you. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, my man. Thank you, thank you. Cash, you take a noble chow. Yeah, right. Alright. Sure, that'll be fine. Your car was parked right there. You could have put your stream chair. You could have put your stream chair in if you wanted to. I mean, true. That's very true. The only problem is the reason why you take like a fishing chair is because like the bait and stuff, especially like ground bait, gets fucking everywhere, and it's not really something you want to get on like nice seats. So you just have something that will make do. But it's not like uncomfortable, baby. But something that you can afford to get a bit dirty, a bit grubby. Whoop. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You don't want to go to work, you got to make your money, hoes. You got to make your money, you know. It's important. If you don't make your money, you can't live. You can't live. You can't hang out here. So, do it for the stream and the community. And probably Aaron as well. Probably Aaron as well. Jesus. I wasn't convinced there was anything under that. Hence why you're at work now. Exactly. It'll all be worth it in the end. Okay, we're gonna have to do a double here. Mrs. Vampy, filling up the cup because grey is the only way. Thank you, Mrs. Vampy. Thank you for acknowledging that grey is in fact the only way. Nicholas, filling up the cup as well. Oh shit, I broke like all the bottom of it as well. Whoops. Hi there. Hi. Thanks. Nicholas, thank you so much, mate. Great. Definitely is the only way. Filling it up like that. Thank you so much, mate. Coming back after a few years down by there in a good way. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Appreciate that. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm trying my best to figure out how to not let clients get on my nerves and the stress of everything being so hectic all day. Well, that's a tricky one. That's a tricky one. There's no. Oh shit! I fucked that up. Jesus. Okay. Let's be a little bit careful, button. Just hurled myself into a lava pit. Yeah, that was a little bit risky. A little bit on the old risky side. Then we can try that again. Oh, fucking hell. This is a stupid idea. God, fucking hell. Woo! Oh, bollocks. We really do, Mardu. We really do. It's fine. We've only put like 2,000 hours into this world. So close. I actually don't trust myself to do that anymore.
Heh. 69.
Holes of the 69. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What up? What? The project is a mega gold farm, but that involves clearing out a 257 by 257 area, as you can see. Unfortunately, we've cleared out most of the area. We just have this big old nether fortress in the way. So we're removing this in probably the most efficient way to do it. That's just to blow it to smithereens. That is just to blow it to smithereens. Because I've assessed the situation and decided that is the most sensible way of removing it. Am I going to bedrock? Yeah, we will go to bedrock. There we go. Sweetie! Boom! Empty in the cup. Just grey is in fact not okay. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, you little bastard. Yeah, that's what I thought. The frog light farm works. We've just got to do the. Oh, more frog farm work. Oh, sorry. I mean, the frog farm does work. I mean, I think you're talking about the staircase side of it. Probably. Probably. Those little ones that are just hanging in the air, they're so annoying. I mean, it is a 24-hour stream today, so we've got plenty of time, you know. Fuck it, I can make that. Oh, yes! Abash. Don't doubt me, chat. Don't doubt me. Relax, everyone. Relax. I've got this. Oh, shit. Yeah, we don't have enough fireworks then. Oh, there's a head. We'll take that. Thank you. Okay. I mean, I don't know who that is, Taunter. So. We have a fire protection potion if we need it. There you go. There you go. Seems the most logical way to deal with it. Oh God! Oh God! Fucking hell! All right, Jesus. There's another head. Awesome. Yeah, the blowing shit up approach is, well, it's working. There's no question about it. Yeah, it's working all right. Tier 3 out of your mind for 45 beautiful months. Thank you so much.
45
mate.
that a longest time. Can't tell you how much fun I have had for all those months. Button heart, button heart, button heart.
Aw, thank you, Penny. We're going to get you in the stadium again, mate. Thank you so much for the tier 3, my dude. Really do appreciate it. I can't tell you how thankful I am for all the support you've thrown at the show. Really, 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 really does mean a lot. Thank you, man. Pleasure to have you here, as always. As always. And that's another Twitch baby as well, Penny. That is 5. That is 5 Twitch babies that you squeezed out of your bum. So you're going to need to name the 5th one. Oh God, this is going to be annoying. It's going to be annoying. Something like that. I only have 2 stacks left in there after this. Okay. Go for it. Ow. Hey, man. Oh, shit. Wow. Hold on. Whoa! Penny with a 15. Gifted subs. Thank you very much, mate. Holy shit. Much appreciated. Thank you, Penny. What a man. I don't think there's a hype train available. Damn, what a man. Thank you so much, Penny. We're going to get you a blue side in the stadium as well. I believe that that takes you up to a certain very nice, beautiful round number, Penny. Can you confirm? Thank you very much, mate. Super fucking kind of you, dear Lord. Chat, can we get a wall of heart type of love? My man Penny coming in with a 15 gifted subs. What a legend. Thank you very much, my dude. That might be your target you wanted. Because I know you wanted X amount of bits, which you hit. And then you wanted X amount of subs, which I believe you now hit. I believe that is 1,000 subs to the channel, which is fucking insane. It is! Pog, man. You'll have to... Whoops. You'll have to remove your leaderboard badge. You have to hide your leaderboard badge and display it for all to see. Oh, look at that, Penny. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. What an absolute legend of the channel right there. What a legend of the channel. That is gorgeous. It's such a shame you can't have the bit badge with your sub-gift one. Such a shame. I don't understand why you can't. I think you should be able to do that. But... Well, don't you dare, buddy. Don't you dare. So you got your amethyst button with your green outline, with your rainbow present and your purple name. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Yeah, well, that's the goal you wanted, Penny. Give you 1,000 subs. Big pod. Congrats for hitting it. And thank you again for all the unbelievable support you showed the channel, mate. Legend. Legends. Right, there's all that. Let's do this. Okay, just random ass inventory glitch. Sure. There we are. Kind of need to get rid of those two, but I guess that could be a problem for future button. We are getting there with this. Slowly but surely. It's definitely a process we've got to take just a little bit at a time. And congrats those of you who did just get gifted subs. Enjoy. Oh, dearie me. So sorry, chat. Pardon me. I've got horrible acid reflux at the moment. And I don't know why. Oh, God. Recommendations on streaming equipment. I mean that's a very general. It's a very general term. Streaming equipment. What do we mean? Like microphone, headphones, mixers, PC. That's a very generalized term. I'm gonna need you to specify a little bit more there, mate. Okay. This is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to specify, my dude. There's a lot of good streaming equipment out there. I still need to buy. I need to do a new setup tour video, but I still need to buy a triple monitor mount. Because right now I've only got, I've got a monitor arm here that's got one above the other, which they don't line up because this light has to go here. This one's just on a big annoying V stand, and then that one there's on a stand as well. But if they're all on like a big arm, that'd be so much cleaner. Yeah, we've smashed this so far. We've come all the way out there into here already. This is good. Whoa, 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 whoa. But I'd never been here for one, but I really enjoyed the fishing stream. Oh, thanks, Raul. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, they are good fun. They are really, really good fun. I know, like fishing itself is not for everybody, but it's the vibe of a fishing stream is it's really good. It really is. I don't know what it is. It's just nearly a year, yeah. I know. I've been saying it for ages that I'm going to get one. I just never have. Very expensive. Well, to be fair, I've been saving for other things. Like I saved for TwitchCon, and then that TwitchCon I didn't end up going to because I couldn't afford to. So now I've been saving for Vegas, which at the moment it's not looking like I'm going to be able to afford either, despite having all of last year's savings for it as well. But that's mainly jeopardized by the fact that like income has massively dropped over the past couple of months. It's dropped by like 75%. Like I don't know why or what's happened with it, but that's streaming. But I've never seen a drop that big before, which is a little bit concerning. So we shall see. So I've just been prioritizing other things. You know, a monitor arm is not. That's a quality of life thing, not a an I need this immediately thing. You know. It's definitely a quality of life item. I'm sure someday I'll buy one, but... Okay, that was good. But you are right, but it's basically been a year. Basically been a year. Oh no, there was one more there, you little bastard. Daryl, thank you for the prime. Boom, appreciate you, mate. I was out of time, my dude.
Here's my prime money.
Thank you, mate. Very, very kind of you, Daryl. What a man. What a man. With the drop in streaming revenue, we've been prioritising making YouTube videos, etc. again to diversify your income. Well, the next episode of that No Armour series will be out tonight. Rebel Ace with the Prime, thank you so much, mate. It'll be tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I can get a thumbnail. I'll record it and edit it tonight. Rebel, thank you for the 26. Welcome back, mate. Yeah, diversifying is absolutely something we're looking at. The other thing we're looking at as well is a management company. For more sponsored opportunities. Probably going to look to build a TikTok audience that's separate from the stream as well. Yeah. We sort of... We have a bit of a buffer. But if this month happens again next month, we're in a bit of trouble. So... It's kind of action stations to start diversifying pretty damn quick. Pretty damn quick. . Okay. Yeah. That's the best way I can describe it, is we're in action stations mode. But we'll see. What the hell? I didn't even put that many down. I still got hit. Oh, you little bastard. But that is all just for being completely transparent with chat. That's what that's all about. Please don't feel like you have to sub or tip or anything like that. That's literally just for complete transparency. So should, you know, things continue and next month I'm like, oh, by the way, we're only going to be streaming twice a week now because I've had to get a job. You know, I've had to get another source of income. So rather than that just being something that gets dumped on the channel, it'll be expected. But you never know, things may pick up. We've got a nice cool 12-hour stream next month. The month after that, oh wait, that's July. We've got a 12-hour stream in June. We've got a 24-hour stream in August planned. Yeah, we'll just see where we're at then, though. We'll see where we're at. I give myself a bit of like a 3-month buffer with that sort of stuff. Last month wasn't the best. This month is even worse. So hopefully next month things will start picking up again. Maybe. We will see. Give me that. I'll take that, absolutely. We need more TNT. There's not going to be enough TNT to do all this. God damn it. This is fine. Okay, we'll just see. We need something like that, maybe? Yeah, sure. Today we're working on removing this nether fortress from the area where we're going to be building a gold farm. Hoi, Amy. Amy, hoi. How are you? Okay, that'll do. That'll do. All right, do it. Yeah. Get a bit close to my tunnel right there. Let's not blow that up, please. Back to normal now. Good, Amy. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. So you gotta trust me more. You gotta trust me more. You're like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, you're not gonna die. Okay. You just got a mild sniffle. And now you're okay. See? Lesson learned. Trust in Jack. Trust in Jack. Okay. It was on death's door. Yeah, the second time I had COVID, it fucked me up big time. I had to fly back as well from Bulgaria. Oh, God. That was awful. I didn't know I had COVID at the time. I had suspicions, but I couldn't do a test. I didn't have one. That was, yeah, that was a shit flight home. What kind of things you like to build? Well, we like to build all different sorts of farms and stuff like that. But we like to do projects around those farms as well. So, for example, in this case, we're going to do a cool little build around it, this gold farm, rather than it just being just there, you know? Yeah, that shit killed me the second time I had it. Yeah, well, life goes on. Afternoon, cat. How are ya? How are you? I'm gonna say hi to Cat. Wonderful thumbnail designer. Somebody complimented the YouTube thumbnails the other day, Cat, and I said you've got Cat to thank for that. Do you have a suggestion for the best bone meal farm? I built one yesterday. It's so slow. Best bone meal farm. I mean, I've been using my iron golem farm and then composting the flowers from it, but that's also not the quickest. What you could do, I've got a better suggestion. Build a flower farm with dispensers bone mealing a grass area in a certain given area. Use pistons to push the grass back and forth really quickly, which then makes the grass and flowers and seeds and everything pop up instantly. Have hoppers pull it through and then feed it all into composters. Don't keep any of the flowers, just feed it all straight to composters. That's what I probably would do off the top of my head. There is probably a better way, but that would get you a lot of bone meal quite quickly. Are you finished the next one? Let's have a look. Chat, would you like a sneak peek at the thumbnail for the next YouTube video? Would you like a sneak peek? Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to happen. Well, that's a sneak peek. No, it's not. I'm kidding. Ta-da! Cat fucking smashes this shit. Dragon's Rage! Thank you very much. Appreciate you, mate. Absolutely nails all this. I don't know how she does it. I really don't. Look at it. It's fucking awesome. We'll never do modded again. Yes! We will do modded again. We're not far away from doing... We're fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. We're not far away from doing a modded skyblock. Oh, true. Oh, I forgot we're doing that. Oh, okay. Minor change, if possible, Cat. We weren't going to go into caves for lapis. I completely forgot about that. We were going to do it through cleric villages. I wonder if we could get that in there somehow. With like a cleric villager holding a lapis, because that was how we were going to do it. I forgot about that. Full-blown clickbait. We're going into the caves, boys. The caves being one of the villagers' houses. Maybe change the zombies like a villager, perhaps. But then there's the question, why would a villager be in a cave? Uh-oh. 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 It's fine, Cat. Change it to a villager. It'll do it. It'll do it. It'll be more accurate anyway. We may end up going into a cave regardless. We'll have to see. Just change the zombie to a villager. That'll work. That'll work. Please. Sorry. Where are my manners? Please. I don't like the way YouTube has gone. What do you mean? In what respect? No, we don't like to do clickbait if we can help it. Just changing that zombie to a villager will be fine, because villagers do fucking just wander off into the stupidest of places. Is there any shorts content now? Not on our YouTube channel, is that? Not on our YouTube channel. Don't get me wrong, there's a few shorts on there, but there's a lot of long form content too. Link me. We've got two actually. We've got the main YouTube channel, which is that one, and then on here we've got all of the No Armor series that we're currently doing. The next episode of this comes out hopefully today or tomorrow. Hopefully today. There's a bunch of other stuff on here as well. We have got shorts like on here, a few different shorts, but mainly it's this stuff. The VOD channel. This is Button VODs. You can watch anything you missed on here. Every single thing from day one of this world is on this YouTube channel. If you did want to go subscribe over here, by the way, please do. We need 1,000 subs over on this channel to start monetizing it. Because at the moment, it leaves me as a negative. But we need 1,000 subs over on this channel. So if you do want to go subscribe to help me out, that'd be greatly appreciated. That'd be greatly appreciated. It's cool that fishing streams got on here as well. It's pretty sweet. What's our most popular video? Day one! Nearly 2,000 views. Boom. Stone Block did quite well. Yeah. So make sure you go sub on the VOD channels as well. That'd be appreciated. We're on a quest for 1,000 subscriptions. How close are we to gaining monetization again on the YouTube channel? Because we didn't upload and we lost it. Because YouTube hate me. What's it even under? YouTube Studio, maybe? Monetization. Oh god, we're miles away. Jesus Christ. Really? How did we get 4,000 watch hours so easily last time? I don't even know how we did that. Oh well. Oh well. You have an idea you need to talk to me about, okay? Hit me. Or is it a private idea? Oh, Jesus, man. I'm like, this fucking acid reflux is... Oh, shit. Is not it. This is risky with that tunnel there. We may have some repairs coming up. I've been watching the VODs from day one. So many things you said you'll do, but never did. Like what? They're probably on the to-do list. They're most likely on the to-do list, and we just haven't got around to it yet. We've got a lot of shit we've got to do, so. Name an idea, mate, that you would like to see that's on the to-do list that we haven't done yet. Bollocks. Shit. Yeah, well, it was only a matter of time. Oh, true. We do have to go to the torch of the base. That's very true. Okay, we have to be a little bit more careful here. I've just blown my tunnel to pieces. That was great, and I've also hit a big one. The snow globe of the mini season 1, we did say we were going to do that, and then we did actually later on decide that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It sounded way cooler than what it would actually be. It would just be a pain in the arse to do, so we actually ended up sacking that. That idea was sacked. What did we lose here? What went boom? Oh my god, we've actually got... That was all the way out there. We've smashed this so far. Also, question... Oh, it's a private idea, okay. If you didn't die of meaty ice cream, what would be the first flavor you tried? If I didn't die from meaty ice cream. I need a smooth sandstone and a sand. Chat, remember that. Smooth sandstone, a sand, and more TNT. I didn't die of meat ice cream be the first. Fucking hell. Whoops, Jesus, we got that out of control here. Probably cookie dough. Probably. Cookie, there's something about it. I don't know what it is. The cookie dough just looks fucking beautiful. Nightwolf, you're a pain in the ass. Hey, Booth, how are you, mate? Tom! Tom! How are you, mate? That's so basic. Well, I haven't tried basic, Amy, and I want to try basic. Thank you very much. Some of us haven't got to experience basic ice cream. Well, I have, but the soya version. How does the storage work? So under there's a load of hopper minecarts that go back and forth, so it sucks all the items through the floor. Shut up, Tom! That sucks all the items through the floor, and then the items get shot out down this chute, which you can sort of see there happening. And then they go around all this, behind all these chests. They go all the way around. I think they go along the top, and then they come down along the bottom, and then they get auto-sorted out. And they get auto-sorted into the correct locations. Thank you, Penny. I'm glad somebody in the channel is here to actually help. Unlike my own moderation team. You can get dairy-free cookie dough, but it might not be as good as dairy cookie dough. Gotta start with the shit flavors like mint, so you get the better flavors. Like, hey, right, I'm. This might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. Mint flavored ice cream is actually pretty banging. It just is. I'm sorry, it is. I had mint flavored ice cream and it had little bits of dark chocolate in it. I've only ever had it like twice, and it was absolutely banging. Oh, Jesus. So, I'm sorry. There you go. See, mint Ayla's had it. Salted caramel is God's tier. I agree. I agree. Look, it could be worse, chat. Mint ice cream may not be for everybody, but at least you're not like Amy, who seems to be a fan of mint sauce, which is fucking vile stuff. Mint sauce, man. Nasty. Nasty. I've had dairy-free cornettos before. Mint sauce on lamb is banging. What do you mean? No, mint sauce is everything but banging. Stuff, it stinks as well. I'm sorry, I have to respectfully disagree. In a Yorkie pud. No, Ames. I'm sorry. I have to disagree. I admire your dedication to the mint sauce, but it's not it. It's not it. But I'll put it on all my Sunday dinners, man. Ooh. Give me the mint sauce. Okay, man, pass me the mint sauce. Oh dear. I've got all this roll. Here we go. Bollocks! Oh, tits. It's fine. Nobody panic. cheeky, man. I want some mint sauce. Mint sauce is gross. It is. I agree. There's somebody like, why would you ruin a nice roast dinner? It's got nice thick gravy on it. Why would you ruin it by bringing mint sauce into it? Like, what are you thinking? Scumbags. Idiots. Disgrace. As Roy Keane would say. Dion! 20 months! Thank you so much, mate. Welcome. Appreciate you, my dude. That was very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let's go to that. And I guess that as well. Oh, it's a gunpowder. Cranberry sauce is grim as well. No, I don't know how anybody eats that. That stuff's horrible. Random recorder! Tier 2, Danny of mine. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, cranberry sauce is nasty.
3 decades. Hell yeah. I've recently been having issues with my laptop's keyboard. Not much I can do about it except transplant my other keys to the important ones I need for gaming. Aside from that, hello.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a joke. I didn't realize that was actually a serious comment. Thank you, Random Corner. Always good to see you, mate. Welcome back. Appreciate the resub for 3 decades. It's a long time to be subbed to the channel, man. Don't shit on cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is nasty, mate. It really is. You're a wrong one if you like that stuff. Ugh. I mean, it's not ugh. It's just like you're adding something that doesn't need to be there. Like, what? You're ruining something that's perfectly good. Martin, do you still have your train? Somewhere, Tom. Yeah, I think it's still in the old studio, which I've not been in about a year. I'm pretty sure it's still on the desk in there. Unless my sister moved it because she put some gym equipment in there. She put some gym equipment, so she might have moved it somewhere. But as far as to my knowledge, it's still there. That fucking train, man. Yeah, we got the same. Vamos. Every train's about that train. It was a glorious train. I still don't know why you bought that, but. Okay. Not really sure. Oh. Okay. Anybody else? No? Alright, well, carry on. they're just doing their thing. We'll leave them to it. These membrane keyboards are awful. The plastic clip held my A keys. So I had to use a different keyboard. Why do you get? Why don't you get an external keyboard? Just buy like a shitty one for like $10. Some of them are alright. I actually used it over a gaming keyboard for a while. Hi Winja, how are ya? We're working on the big goal farm at the minute. We're blowing up this this fortress has been the current project, which has gone very well, all in all. It was all out there. We've now only got this little bit left. Okay, I'm actually going to clear this bit down ever so slightly myself because it's too close to my tunnel. You little bastard. I'm overdoing it. I'm just ruining my bow. There's no point. Oh, it's just not very practical to use. Okay, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. What's one piece of chocolate you want to try but can't because you'll die? That's actually quite tricky. It's between two. Either Galaxy, or, this might be an interesting one to some people, Aero. Those are the two pieces of chocolate that I would like to try, but can't. Aero isn't worth dying for. L chocolate. Really? Because it looks really cool, like the bubbles and shit. Aero's waff. What's waff? I've not heard that before, Tom. What is waff? Amy likes it. I like mint stuff, though. I like mint chocolate. Waff is bad. Oh, I see. I see. I like mint stuff, yeah, just not mint sauce, because that shit's rancid. It's a thing, I swear down. Right, we're Googling it. Waff definition. So the actual definition of a waff is a gust or puff of air. Okay, what's the Urban Dictionary definition? The Urban Dictionary definition of waff is British slang, which is a term for a lady with a high degree of lascivity. I can't say the word. Lascivity. I can't say that word. The high degree of lascivity, you know the word I'm trying to talk about. Often stimulating lewd behaviour in males. There you go. There's a waff. Well, there you are, Tom. A waff, by a normal definition, is a gust of wind. Or a lady. I'm not going to try to say the word again. But who stimulates men. Is also known as a waff. So it's like, I mean, sort of. But not necessarily, you know, some ladies provide a service by stimulating men emotionally without there being any sexual contact involved. What? Okay, this is like not gone to plan. It's only 12:39 PM for you. That's the same for me. Yeah, that's what it is for me. Oh, you're talking about me? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. She said, "Do you love me?" I tell her only partly. I only love my baby, my mom. I'm sorry. Great song, that. I gotta be a bit reserved on TNT. Tom! Tom! How have you been, mate? Laughing aside, how have you been? Hopefully you've been well. How are you? How's Leash? How's everything? Hopefully it's all good in her, mate. We're working on a mega gold farm, but this nether fortress is in the way, so unfortunately we have to remove it. I'll be going away with Leash in a few days this week. Awesome. Where are you off to? Anywhere fancy? Anywhere nice and fancy? Is Leash using that car yet, Tom? Or is it still broken? Or is it still broken? It's mostly working. Awesome. She's driving it daily. Awesome. And what about your motor? Is that still going well? Even though somebody crashed into it? Someone's like, but I forgot about that. Nah, they won't spawn in the gold farm. The gold farm will be over there, out of the way of this. $30,000 miles since you got it. Damn. Hell yeah. If you're bombing around all over the country, man, diesel's the way to go. It's the way to go, especially if you get paid per miles. It doesn't even cost you anything. Pineapple on pizza's delicious. I mean, that's just factually wrong, but sure. Driving to the Netherlands in June. Very nice. Any particular reason? I'm assuming something roller coaster related. Or is it work related? Something theme park related, like a Six Flags or something? Do they have a Six Flags in the Netherlands? I feel like they do. Theme parks and DEFCON. Awesome. That'll be awesome. Fluffy! 6 years of being subbed. What a man.
Damn, so long, Roo happy.
What a man. I was going to use TNT, but this is going to piss off all these people. Fluffy, I love you, man. Thank you very much for the resub. 6 years of being Fluffy. I had a feeling they... Oh, fucking hell, man. I didn't want that to happen. Jesus. Bye, move. Have fun, whatever it is you're doing. You had to get your butthole out, Fluffy. Had to get your butthole out, mate. Oh. Oh, really, Tom? What roller coaster is that? UK's roughest roller coaster. I feel like I've seen something about that somewhere. I feel like I've seen something about that somewhere. But no, it can't be. I'm thinking of something like fucking. No, it can't be. I'm thinking of something to fucking like Flamingo World or something as well. I think I'm getting confused with something else. Oh, here we're at Flamingo Land. Boom! See? I know my shit. You can call me Tom Rides Rides. Feel free to call me Tom Rides Rides. I know my shit. I know my shit, folks. You sent me a link in Discord? One sec. Oh my god!
How was fishing?
It's Chum! There he is! Fishing was great, thank you, Samunda. How are you? I've heard about this. Maybe you've told me before, actually, Tom. That might be where I've heard it from. It's Chum! It's probably Tom I've heard this from. I put it on Instagram. That's probably where I've seen it. Tom, aka Tom Rides Rides, is a professional videographer and loves the theme parks. He's damn good at videographing as well. Favorite coaster? RTH. Plopsaland. Oh, that's the place. I thought that was. I thought that was a ride. Alexa, stop. Favorite snack is Haribo Peaches. There he is. What a beautiful man Tom is, by the way. Can we just appreciate what a beautiful man he is? Nice, man. That'd be sick. I've probably seen it on your Instagram, then. I know I'd reckon to seen it somewhere before. Haribo Peaches are delicious. They really are. Lidl do like these peach ring things as well, which absolutely slap. I didn't think so, Tom. I've got to disagree, mate. It was nice, like it was peachy flavoured, but it wasn't exact. No, I wouldn't say it was exactly like Haribo Peaches. I'm sorry. I have to disagree. Peach chips are paying, they are. Would you say they're whack? No. Tom, you need to come down my ends again so we can have that chicken thing and get some peach rings. Sounds like a good idea to me. Some other country chickens and peach rings. Yes, that. We're just going fishing for the day as well again. That was really good fun. That was really good fun last time. How do you go from normal to creative in this? What do you mean from normal to creative in this? Okay, that's good. Now this, we're not going to have to actually get rid of all of this. So we've only got to get rid of it up to here. And that's it. Everything else can stay. This is the only bit that has to go. Which doesn't go all the way down, which is helpful. It's very helpful. Oh, there is a bit here. Oh, fuck it. We'll blow it up. Who cares? Oh, do you mean like when we've been in creative testing stuff? No, that's a completely separate world. That's nothing to do with this world. I wouldn't ever change my game mode in this world. Perfect! Ta-da! Ta-da! I guess we'll do this. Shit, that was a little bit close. Woo! Yeah, that was a little bit close. Do I fancy a day trip to Belgium? Not really, Tom. I can't afford anything at the moment. I'm so broke at the moment, it's unbelievable. My crew, 46. I'm sorry, mate. I literally have £90 to last me the next 3 weeks. My crew.
Button. Do you even know? No, you don't. It's been 46 months of good content.
Has
still waiting on a mud fight and tons of It's
not a mud fight, it's mud wrestling. I'm sorry, Tom. I would have loved to, but as I say, I have 95 pounds. I have less than £90 just under to last me for the next 3 weeks. It's not good. Times are a bit shit at the moment. Times are a little bit tight at the moment. Belgium was lovely last time I went there. I liked Belgium. Granted, I only drove through it. And I stopped at a service station where they sold BB guns, which was pretty cool. I bought a BB gun that I never used. What else did we do? Oh shit, this is at the bottom. I think the actual thing's fine. And there was a pond outside that had like a few like koi carp in it, and it had a floating, you know, those little cheese ball things, what they call baby bells. It had a baby bell floating in it as well. That's my it's my only memory of Belgium. Is a petrol station that sold BB guns that also had a baby bell floating in a fish pond outside. Do you know what I want to go on a day trip to, but no one will come with me? I want to go on a day trip to Rugby Services. I stopped there once on my way to Old Trafford to watch Man United play. It was an awesome Services. It was so cool. It was absolutely massive. They had a lovely fountain outside. Had loads of restaurants, places to eat. And I've never wanted to go somewhere like to like a Services, but Rugby Services, I want to go there. You think you've been there? Maybe. It's a very, very common Services. But it was fucking awesome. I was like, this is sick. I feel like I'm in Dubai or something. Gloucester Services? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Jesus, man. I've such bad acid reflux there. I'm really sorry, chat. It's buried in a hill, is it? Gloucester services. Oh, fuck's sake. Images. Oh, Gloucester, that's pretty cool. It's buried in a hill. These are nice services. Look at this. Looks quite small though. Like, is that just it? It's got a nice little lake out front. Is that it? Oh, I thought it was going to be bigger than that. It looks really nice. Telling you, mate. Rugby services. Rugby services. Look at this shit. Just the bollocks, mate. You got little fountains outside. It's absolutely massive. It comes all the way around this side here, around the back. It's amazing. EV charging. Honestly, I want to go over a day trip again. They've got a big fountain right here in the middle. It's a lovely place to go. It's a lovely place to go. Tell you the other services that was quite good. I have no idea what it was called. Tom, do you remember we went to Thorpe Park? You might remember. When we left, and Holly, I think, had forgotten her keys or left them in your car or something, and I had to meet you at like a service station. We had like a KFC and everything there. Was that Oxford services? They were all right, to be fair. They weren't too bad. In American terms, what's a services? So a services is like if you're doing like a big road trip, for example, it's what it's designed for. People that have been on long journeys, you can pull over if you need some fuel or need a break. You can grab some food, like stuff like that. So like quite often you'll go there, you'll park up, charge your car if you need it, fill your cart if you need fuel. And then there's like a nice service building. You'll have like a KFC, a Burger King, a McDonald's. Couple other restaurants maybe. It's like a place to stop when you've just been doing like a long journey and need a rest. If you need a wee, there's all toilets there. Some of them have arcades and stuff in. So like rather than just stopping, getting fuel and going in like the little shop, it's like a bit more of a fancier place to stop. Like a lot of trucks sometimes stop there overnight because obviously you can only drive for a certain amount of time. A lot of trucks that sometimes stop overnight and stuff. When's 120 dropping? I do actually know when 120 is dropping. I'm not allowed to share the date. What I can tell you is... how can I word this where I don't get in trouble? If I was to take a guess... a wild guess... as to roughly when I think it would be, if I didn't know the date. If I had to take a generalised guess, based on when snapshots have come out and stuff. Probably somewhere in the middle of June. Mid to late June. Make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. You can take away whatever you want from that. I know a lot of people have those. I've been in this industry for a long time. There are a lot of people who know a lot of things. But as I say, that was only a guess. Man, I'm excited because they're fucking talking about GTA 6 is going to get a reveal this year. Because when they released their, what are they called? Is it like Takes Two games or something like that? Is it like Takes-Two games or something like that? They announced that they're expecting a huge jump in revenue sometime between April 2024 and January 2025, something like that. Which, there's only one thing that could be. You know, Two Tail Games, whatever they're called, are a partnership company of Rockstar. Or they're like, they work very, very close. It is Rockstar, basically. And they're expecting revenue in excess of $8 billion in that period of time. The only main game they're working on at the moment that they're really working on is GTA 6. There's no other game that could possibly come out that would get anywhere close to those numbers. It has to be GTA 6. Imagine it was Red Dead 3, the uproar. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be fucking awesome because Red Dead 2 is an unbelievable game. But yeah, it has to be GTA 6. So, they're like a reveal trailer sometime towards the end of this year, and then it'll be released at some point a year later. I don't know, that would mean they make GTA 6 quicker than GTA 5. Not really. They've been working on GTA 6 since 2014. Granted, it got scrapped 2 years in. It got scrapped 2 years in, and it was only a small team working on it. And then it got scrapped in like late 2016, 2017, and then they started again. So it's been 4 or 5 years they've been working on it now, on the actual game. And in that time as well, they were obviously still developing Red Dead 2, which they are no longer doing. Like, all of their resources are on GTA 6 at the moment. All of them. It is all GTA 6. Like, there's a couple people for Red Dead Online, and that's about it. Again, from what I know. Yeah, we already know they're working on it and have been working on it for quite some time. Those leaks that came out, they confirmed were like a couple years old at the very early game development. So, we shall see, man. Hey, Roro. But that game is going to break the internet when it comes out. It really is. My only concern is, I think, to be fair, it's not really a concern because Red Dead 2 is a phenomenal game. And there's so many things to do on just the base story side of it. But the base story side, if we just focus on GTA, the story mode of GTA 5, whilst it was brilliant, was very limited in terms of what cars you could buy and stuff like that versus what GTA Online is like nowadays. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot more into the game straight from the off rather than like a game that came out in 2012, but how much more, I don't know. I feel like if people are expecting it to be rammed full of heists and cars and weapons and all that straight away, I can see them being a little bit disappointed. I'm going into it expecting a minimal game story, sort of, or a minimal game start, sort of like GTA 5, where you had like 20 cars you could buy, and that was about it. Not really much else to do in the story, you know. That's what I'm expecting, but we'll see. You never know. I don't think GTA 6 can be better than what GTA 5 modded today is. Yeah, like, there's not going to be, like, RP servers and stuff out straight away at launch. Like, there's going to be none of that stuff. There might not even be an online straight away at launch, you know what I mean? In fact, I highly doubt there will be an online straight away at launch. I mean, who knows, though? Because they do make a fucking shit ton of money from GTA Online. So maybe they'll just whack that out straight away as well. I don't know. I don't know. So, we shall see. But I think a lot of people are going to expect huge, crazy, awesome things, and they're going to be slightly disappointed. But I still think it'll be on par with like Red Dead 2 with how they've got all the NPC interactions, the little random in-game events that can occur just for like NPCs and stuff. Like, that's going to be really cool. I think the graphics are going to be out of this world. That's one thing I want to ensure I can do before it launches, is buy the... Because I've waited for this game for years. Is buy the best of the best graphics card I can possibly afford at the time. Like, my 3080 would be able to play the game, obviously, but I want to max that shit out and enjoy it in all of its beauty. Games that have been... Whoops, hold on. Yeah, I didn't trust that. I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. AK90, 20 months. Thank you, mate.
I was told where was something to share, so here it goes. My ass hair is longer than my head hair.
Oh, okay. Oh, amazing. What are your dream features within region for GTA 6? We'll address that in a second. Games that have been kept up as a service will always be lacking in their sequel on release. Sims 4 will have the same issue when Sims 5 comes out. Just as when Sims 4 came out, people were still playing 3 for months and years. Yeah, I mean, I can see that happening. Then again, Red Dead 2 was a very complete game when it came out. The only thing anyone is hyped over seeing is the new map. Graphics so much not so... Yeah, exactly. That's very true. The map is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. I saw a concept one that somebody had made. It was like, it's going to be roughly double the size of the GTA 5 one. And it looks really fucking cool. But I don't know. I have no idea what to expect with that, because it's been 10 years. Like, that map could be double the size. It could be 4 times the size. I do think, if they're not careful, the map could be too big. So, for example, I don't know how many people have played a game called Just Cause. There's a game called Just Cause... I think it was Just Cause 3. And the map was 5 times the size of the GTA 5 map. It was 5 times the size of the GTA 5 map. But the majority of it was empty. Like, it was all like hills and mountains. Whereas I think GTA works because everything kind of blends together. Just Cause is an amazing game, but the map was very dull. Like, you had little towns and stuff dotted around the place, but there was a lot of just fields and empty space. And I think GTA works because there's like a minimal amount of that. Like, there's a big mountainous area. Yeah, there's a few fields and plains, and there's a bit of desert and stuff. But there's a lot of little shacks, little buildings, towns, airports, like all dotted like within all of that. So it still feels populated. And obviously you've got the big city. Just Cause 2 is my favourite Just Cause ever. It is, yeah. I loved Just Cause 2. The campaign, the map, everything was awesome. I agree, Mobness. Just Cause 2 was phenomenal. Great game. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, realistic things. What was the exact question? I'm doing good, Rocky Horror. How are you, mate? What are your dream features within reason for GTA 6? So, my personal dream features. God, that's hard. I would really like there to be some like super cool, even more in-depth heists within the game, which I think there will be. I think that's a pretty safe bet. But like the Diamond Casino heist, for example, on GTA Online is fucking amazing. That's my favorite heist in the game, is the Diamond Casino heist. Like stuff like that, like more in-depth stuff with the heist side of the game. I'd like there to be more forms of air travel. Like, GTA Online's got a brilliant amount, but I think the game will release as just a story mode to start with. And I hope there's lots of different options for, like, air travel. Lots of different types of, like, jets and stuff like that. Like, passenger airliners. You know, stuff like that. I would really like to see some of that in there. What else? God, I'm trying to think of like realistic things. Like a very solid selection of cars. I'd like to see a really good selection of cars. But that's all like pretty basic stuff. I think the main thing for me is just like really in-depth heist stuff. I think that's like the main thing. I'd also like to see a lot of NPC interactions that are randomly generated, like the Red Dead 2 ones. There's so many different ones in the Red Dead 2. Like it's crazy how many different interactions there are. I would like to see stuff like that. I think police mechanics need to be sort of refined. Like police in GTA 5, you can like just push someone over or punch someone and then immediately pull a gun and start shooting at you. Like, I don't know. I'd like to see a bit more refined mechanics on that, so they don't just start shooting at you straight away. How they find you needs to be changed a bit as well. Different biome terrains, like how they've got the desert compared to like the city, stuff like that. I'd like to see more changes of those. That'd be really cool. And that in turn obviously relates to like different people living there. So obviously in the city you've got more sophisticated people, but then outside in like the desert stuff, in like the really poor part of town, it's all like people like Trevor and stuff like that, rather than fancy people. I think my biggest concern of all is I hope Rockstar don't go into it with the fear of being cancelled. Because obviously the whole cancel culture thing didn't really exist when GTA 5 came out. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff in there that would upset people. Well, not a lot of stuff, but there's stuff in there that nowadays, if that released in a game, people would be distraught about, you know? Even little things like picking up prostitutes. Like, I feel like if that was, like, I feel like people nowadays are gonna moan about that if that's in GTA 6. And I hope that that doesn't stop them doing it. You know, adding those riskier things to the game. The Harry Potter game cancellation stuff is just absolutely stupid. Whilst I understood their reason behind it, there's zero consistency in their argument with that. Like, I get it, but it's just not the way to go about it. You know? There's no one standing outside Disneyland, you know what I mean? Protesting because J.K. Rowling gets a bit of money every time that someone buys a ticket, you know? There's no one stood outside protesting that. It's just stupid. Like, I just like Harry Potter. It doesn't mean I'm a fan of the Harry Potter series. I think it's awesome. It doesn't mean I have some sort of controversial agreement views with J.K. Rowling on trans people. Like, no, I just like Harry Potter. It's stupid. Stupid. Hogwarts Legacy was bad. Changed my mind. I disagree. I disagree. I thought Hogwarts Legacy was a really good game. Mainly because I just wanted Avada Kedavra to go around killing people. That was it. The only thing maybe that was slightly disappointing from it was maybe like the story was extremely predictable. Like as soon as like I saw Ranrock, I was like, okay, he's gonna be the final boss. I knew that straight away, and obviously he was. So I feel like it could have been a bit less predictable. But other than that, like I thought the spells were really cool, how you learnt them and stuff like that. I thought the exploration was pretty good. What's Hogwarts Legacy? PlayStation exclusive. Are you sure? I thought you could get it on PC. Oh, it had PlayStation exclusive content. Oh, like what? I bought it on PlayStation, so I don't know. What was PlayStation exclusive? The player-owned shop. Oh, you didn't miss out much on that, trust me. The mission for that was shit. I hated every minute of that mission. And the shop itself, I never used once. Like, it was... You didn't miss out, I promise. If you did, I would tell you, but you didn't. I assure you. That mission went on way too long. That was my least favorite part of the game, was that mission. It went on way too long. It was so boring. Like, after a while. After a while, it was just frustrating to have to keep doing that same shit over and over again. Oh, you quit? Really? I mean, to be fair, I probably would have if I wasn't just going for a Vada Kedavra. Like, that's all I wanted was a Vada Kedavra. I think a lot of people had that same approach. I think a lot of people had the same approach. The feeling that 4 hours in you were still in the tutorial. I mean, I sort of understand that, but at the same time, there was quite a bit to learn at the start. And that's why I don't know why people still buy consoles. I was actually having this chat with my friends on PlayStation 5. I know, friends, but that's friends. I was having a chat with them about this. I was like, because I really wanted to play Black Ops 2 Zombies. Black Ops 2 was... Me and my friends used to have so much fun playing zombies on that when we were younger. And I was like, I really fancy playing Buried. And I looked, and Buried was on sale along with Mob of the Dead. It was like a tenner for both maps. I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying that, like 100%. And, like, that's not available on PlayStation. And it's like, there's so much available on PC, even in the world of mods as well, like rather than developers being relied on to keep games alive, the actual community that enjoy the game keep the game alive. Do you know what I mean? You can log on to Modern Warfare 2 2009 and play that game on dedicated servers that people run and have made for it. Like, and just play it like you did back in the day. Then you got like Black Ops 1 Zombies where people have made like the Simpsons house as a map. I completely agree. Other than ease of use, I have no idea why you'd buy a console nowadays. And maybe exclusives as well. I just don't know why you do it. A lot of people, I think, are scared of trying to learn mouse and keyboard as well. But once you do, like, you realize it's night and day over controller. You have so much more control. I was playing Modern Warfare 2 yesterday on PC. What, the 2009 one? Yeah, there's a dedicated community that still play that game. There's a buddy of mine that still comes in here who I met on that game. You guys might know him in Larsalon. He comes in from time to time. And he was a sub for like 4 years and stuff like that. Like, I met him through that game. Like, it's crazy. So cool. So cool. Ow. Not really what I wanted to do, but... Yeah, and he subbed to the channel, and he's been about ever since. Which is why PC will always be Master Race. Well, the PC Master Race. There's no competition, you know. You can enjoy your Spider-Man on PlayStation, but PC's where it's at. I was under a different name at the time, but we didn't play Modern Warfare 2 together. Did we? What was your name then? I don't remember when I played Modern Warfare 2, but I played with quite a few people. Dropped a few nukes on stream. It was good. Koala! What the fuck? You're a koala! Oh my god, I didn't know that. I remember you, Sir Alex. You were koala. I remember koala. Fuck me, you've been around for years. I know you've been around a long time on that account anyway, but like, Jesus. I had no idea. I mean, you know, you could have told me that. It would have been nice to know. I've sat here for years thinking that koala hated me and, you know, never came back. Wrong. You probably have told me a few times. You probably have. I have a terrible memory. Robert. Shut up. You're not a Keck W. Really not a lot of fuck. So we've got to come back to here. No. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Haha! Oh shit, I've cocked that up. Here! Oh, fuck it. Gara! 5 years. Welcome back, mate. Dear Lord. Dear Lord.
Rainbow badge hype.
5 years. And getting the rainbow badge. Looks beautiful. It looks beautiful, Gara. Thank you, mate. I hope you're doing well, my dude. I had a man named Johnny Sins as my doctor once. He was a cool guy. I mean... you know, there is a possibility that what you thought was a prostate exam being examined by a finger was not the case. As long as he was friendly, it made you feel comfortable first. My follow date is wrong though. I swear I followed you before Matt. I don't know, but the koala account has been around for years, literally years. Jeez, it's been around that long and you still watch this shit. Jeez. I don't know why I keep coming back. No, neither do I. I mean, don't get me wrong, Alex. It's good to have you here. Of course it is. But I don't know why you'd want to be here. I don't know why you'd want to be here. Chat, we've absolutely smashed this fortress so far. That was all the way out there. We've already removed basically all of it. Thank God we decided not to mine it and blow it up. What a way better decision that was. That's very true. That's very true, Sir Alex. Reese! Wow. Give to the sub to Robrit. Thank you, mate. They are, Robrit. Enjoy, pal. Enjoy. Cheers, Reese. Reese with air conditioning. Yeah, so all of this is fine. This bit... Wasted your money on Robit? Wow. I mean, to be fair, at least Robit does show up every so often, so the sub will get used. People seem to prefer gifting subs to, like, button smells or something like that. You know, a sub that will never really be fully utilised. But it's okay, because they got 30 seconds of humour out of it. You know, I'm not complaining. I get paid at the end of the day, but... It's nice when subs go to people who will actually use them. Yeah, or give, yeah, and then there's the other people that, there's the other end of the scale where people give, like, yeah, Ninja, Shroud, Lyric. Gift them subs. And it's like, alright. Dream was gifted a sub once. Granted, Dream's been in the channel before, so... Okay. Wah, 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 wah. HB Infinity was the first part I think I saw you play. That came out February 5th, 2015. Oh shit, that's so long ago. We used to play that with Headwound. We did, I think we played it ourselves and then we did it with Headwound as well. Man, good old Headwound. What a boy. The Saturday Duel stream with Button and Headwound. We did that for years as well. And then, it gradually got faded out because Headwood got a job elsewhere. Is building farms above the nether cheating? Ah, sort of. You're not supposed to go above the nether, so yes. But at the same time, I don't know now because what? So if your world, if you had your world, if you made your world in like 117 and then updated to 119. The roof of your nether's fucked anyway. Like, if I dug all that top bit out, which obviously we will eventually, there will be big, massive slits throughout the whole roof where you can't just go on the nether without breaking any grid rock. Obviously, that's a bug, but... Is that technically legit because it was there? Kate! Thank you for the raids! Thank you, Kate. How was your stream? You found me through a Pearl raid, and she said, I am forewarning you, chat. He is not PG, and I've loved that ever since. Aw, thanks, Hops. Yeah, we're not PG. We're definitely not PG. This is done, though. That is it. I'm fairly sure. Yeah. Boom. Ta-da. That is donezoed. That is a fortress removed, folks. Hog clap. Now. I have a little bit of nail that's like hanging off the side. That's not good. Stream was good. Did some more Zelda. Awesome, Kate. Awesome. God damn it. I need to get that off. Do I have nail clippers here? Stand by. We need to figure out what we're going to do here for the nether removal. I feel like we're going to have to drink a fire potion, see how deep this goes, this lava here. Because then we'll remove all of this and we'll be able to do one big sweep right across. The other thing we're going to have to do is, obviously we don't want all of the lava here for everything. So we're going to have to put little sand walls around the whole perimeter. Which won't actually take too long because a lot of it is land. We're going to get sand walls down and then remove big sections in order to put a big lava sweeper contraption in to go and just get rid of all the lava. Alright, let me get rid of this bit of fucking thing on my finger here. Trying to get as far back as I can without. Here we go. When is Minecraft 2 coming out? Next week. Very excited for that. Looking for. We'll probably do a long stream for that as well. A lava option that is different to the one you used in the past. What's this, Fred? If that was a Rickroll, then I was going to kill you. I just want you to know that. Let's have a gander.
Hello, I'm Voiding. Today, I'm going to show you this thing.
Okay, straight away, this my head is exploding looking at this. This is not a big, long wall of honey blocks. I will bear with for now.
Lava sweeper. Now, I have a lot to talk about, so...
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Show me in action.
Doing because that'll save you a lot of pain in.
So this is what we are going to have to do. Like areas like this, we're going to have to push right back, so we've got a nice big area to do it in. Yeah, this just looks fucking ridiculous. Look at the state of that, Fred. You know, I'm able to make shit like this. I could barely make one of these that actually... Hold on.
I couldn't find...
I want to see it in action.
You place that redstone block on top of that piston again.
Oh, there we go.
And then it will stop once the flying machines return. And it's...
Yeah, that looks way too complicated. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way with honey blocks and a bit of slime, because that worked wonders. Yeah, the guy... Yeah, and the fact that guy has 2 FPS is not very reassuring. Why don't you scaffold? Because that's so unbelievably boring. Sod that. We're going to make a big old lava sweeper that's just going to pump along. And it's basically a big wall of redstone that you build in the water, in the lava, with slime blocks and honey blocks, and you just send it along down and let it do its thing. And man, it's glorious. I think we actually have this already. Let me... to show you an example, I don't know if I still have the world. Here we go, honey block water sweeper. This is it. This is what we'll be building. It's a water sweeper, but it's basically a lava sweeper as well. So this is essentially what it is. You can sort of see it go down there. It's basically an enormous wall of honey and slime blocks, which are attached to sticky pistons and observers. And then you build this contraption on top that pushes it along. I need to ensure that we have a backup in this world. Thus, making sure that when we do activate this, we don't break it. I don't remember having to do the sugarcane on the sides. Oh, sorry, that's for water because it makes infinite sources again. Yeah. And then if I remember correctly, you just remove this and then away it goes. And it pushes all the way down. Can't wait to see this machine break thousands of times. I mean, last time we built this, we had a success rate of building it correctly first time of about 30%. That's probably generous. What's this? What the fuck? What is this? I didn't remember any of this. For the record, this isn't my world. Oh, there's more water sweepers down here. Have these been used or something? Why are these here? I don't understand why these are here. But basically, that will go along. They're designed to remove water, but we can use them in lava as well. No, we're not going to TNT do. TNT doobie's not my thing. Shit, there's more up there as well. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what any of that is. Awesome. So we just do this without the sugarcane, and then it will, you'll break that, and it will chug along. Are these identical? These are identical. Basically, that's what we're going to build. What goes on the bottom of these, by the way? What's this? Oh. Okay, let's just not fuck with that. I think that's to reset it. You just put stone along the bottom. Awesome. But that's what we're going to be building. One of these. Far simpler than whatever the hell that monstrosity was that other guy made. Granted, it looked effective. Sod that at the same time. It might be. I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember because it's from years ago. Right, let me go get a load of sand. We've got to do this perimeter thing first. I'm just glad that we don't have to fucking dig out a hole for a while. Thank God for that. You want a load of channel points beating that? Yeah. Yeah, we cocked it up a lot of times. That's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. Right. Let's have a little fun. This song's on your workout playlist. It's good. It's a great song. Da, 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 da. Right, let's go back over here. It's a great song. This is Summit's intro song to his stream as well. It's a great intro song. And he's got like a montage of all these like old clips. Awesome. Great song. Actually, we're gonna need that out again. That's not enough. We'll go to the desert. Fluffy nose. Doesn't he say Brooklyn sauce? I thought he said Brooklyn sauce. Maybe he does say style. Great song. No, Tall Paul. These lava sweepers are good fun to make. Especially because we fuck them up so much. Alright, let's go. Does he not use this song anymore? Damn, I used to love watching his intros for this song. It was made so well. Whoops, too far. Back it up. Yeah, I used to love this watching his intro. Yeah, the old Tim the Tapman intro is pretty cool as well. Is he still on YouTube? I think he is. I wonder how long his contract is for that. Because they paid him to go over there. I wonder if they just renewed it and he stayed. Yeah, we did. We repaired the bit that got blown up. We did. Yeah, I wonder how long his contract's got left. He's been over there for a few years now, hasn't he? And I wonder if he'll renew it or come back to Twitch. You'd have to justify the money side of that. Because imagine if he came back to Twitch, it'd be a massive stream, and he'd make a fucking fortune on that first stream back. Not that he needs the money, really, of course, but from a business sense, that'll be something you'll have to take into account. I think he said he wants to stay on YouTube because it's more freedom. More freedom? I wonder what he means by that. what he means by that. Like, terms of service is not as heavily informed. 120 is not a million miles away. He's always talking bad about Twitch now. Yeah, I mean, I do understand where he comes from with that. Like, Twitch is not the website it used to be. Which is a shame. Which is a big shame. I wonder how much it was, like one Ninja or Mixer or like one trap. What? How much they paid him? A Ninja's Mixer contract was 100 mil. Well, not far off that anyway. It was very close. Shroud's, I think, was like 10. 10 or 15. But Shroud was only there for like 6 months, and then obviously Mixer shut down, so they had to pay him out for his contracts, and then so he worked for 6 months and made 15 or 10, 15 million, something like that. That was easy. That was one of the best decisions he ever made. He came back to Twitch. Like, all right, cheers. See you later. Thank you. Sign a deal over there and then skedaddle after 6 months when it shuts down. Maybe it's awful. Maybe. Underdesk subcam is very popular. What I've always wondered is, well, obviously it affected Twitch a lot because they started dishing out contracts to people on Twitch at the time when Mixer started signing people. But what I've always wondered is how much Twitch lost from that. Because they lost Ninja, Shroud, Lupo, Tim. Dr. Disrespect got banned. Like, I wonder how much they lost just from that alone. And then they started giving deals out to the other big streamers to stay on the platform. That was good times, man. That was good times. I think for a moment, Twitch actually shit themselves and started handing out and paying streamers what they deserve. Why did Dr. Disrespect get banned? I think the official reason is actually unknown. He got banned for like taking a live stream camera into a male toilet, which was a stupid idea. I don't know why he did that, but he got a small ban for that. But I can't remember off the top of my head because it was years ago. But he got banned. I'm pretty sure just out of the blue. Like, he was just streaming one day and he just got banned permanently from the website. Claims he never had a reason for it. And sued Twitch. Then they had a massive lawsuit between the two of them. Which then, I think he was offered a settlement fee. Because he tweeted a couple of years later that his lawsuit with Twitch had concluded. And that him and Twitch would be going their separate ways. So I'm assuming there was some sort of a settlement fee over something. And then he left and went to YouTube. But what the actual reason was for him being banned, I don't know. I don't think anybody does, or ever will. Yeah, the official... Yeah, that was the official reason it was put out, yeah. They said that it had been settled and that he wouldn't return to Twitch. Crazy. It should be out either today or tomorrow, Tallball. I'm hoping today, as long as I get this thumbnail from Kat, who I believe Awesome. Gats just sent me the fixed thumbnail. Awesome. That will, that'll be happy days. That'll be happy days. 11th episode, we're going to get these ones quicker out. Hey, the last one came out just over a week ago. The one before that was 3 weeks before. So this is way quicker this next episode will be out. Okay, that was mad. Like, regardless of what you think of somebody, driving past their residence and shooting at them or shooting at their house is bang out of order. I don't know if they ever got caught or whoever did that. Hopefully they did. I'm pretty sure he ended up hiring a bodyguard to literally stand outside of his house. Like, regardless of what you think of an individual, especially when they've got a wife and 2 young kids. Crazy. Jesse, 37. Thank you so much, Jesse.
Dad,
welcome back.
Let's keep it going.
37. Welcome back. You're amazing, Jesse. You already knew that, though. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Okay, so that's 2 full. Hopefully, that'll be enough. We'll see. We can always come back if we need more. We'll fill our inventory up again, but that's all we will need. Think of the YouTube revenue. I don't make any revenue from YouTube. YouTube actually costs me money to make videos because I have to pay for every thumbnail. Like, it costs me about $20 to make a video on YouTube. And I get nothing back. Like, 0. We need 4,000 watch hours to get partnered on YouTube, which is that's a lot. Like, that is a lot. We're at 1,500 at the moment. Yeah, that's a lot of video. That's a lot of hours watched. We have it on the VOD channel because people obviously watch like hours and hours of VOD. But we need 1,000 subs on the VOD channel. So, and the VOD channel, in order to keep that operating, costs me about 100 and something pounds a year, or 150 bucks a year to operate the VOD channel. That doesn't even make an income. Then the actual main YouTube channel costs me about $20 a video. That doesn't make an income. Like, YouTube is just a big fat loss for me at the moment. Which I'm hoping to build it so it becomes something. I'm tempted to do like 1 stream a week on like a Thursday, which is meant to be my day off. Just do like 1 stream a week on YouTube. To try and help build up the watch time and stuff so it actually does generate something, but... But 4,000 watch hours is it's a lot of hours. Obviously, we hit that before, but that was because we had a couple of videos that didn't go viral, but got like tens of thousands of views. Like, no, it might even just be like Minecraft stuff. Like, even just like this world. Just do a stream on this world on the Thursdays. I don't know yet. I've not thought about it too much, but... Does that find us have videos play in the background? Yep. Yep. Hey, Sad Man. How are you, mate? Dual stream stuff? Perhaps. Perhaps. But I'm thinking... Because I think Doc still does that. I think Docs does 1 stream a week on YouTube to help build that. I think it's a good idea. I do think it's a good idea. 52 times 4. 200 per... Sorry, I was doing some math. I don't know, it'd just be interesting just to see, like, how it went. That's all. How are you, caller? Nice to see you. Claude's been doing YouTube on Fridays, yeah. And does he just... So he doesn't, like, do something different. He just conducts his normal show. but like on a Friday. We've been doing gold farm work today. We've removed all of the fortress that needs removing, which is awesome. And the next step is literally to prepare lava sweepers so we can start clearing out the lava. But in order to do that, I need to do a perimeter of sand. Like this. Just around the edge. We've not got to do lines or anything like that. Just a quick perimeter around the edge. So the lava doesn't flow in from the sweeper. You'd like variety days on YouTube? I mean, we can do that sometime. Absolutely. I'm not against that idea. YouTube's about to go ham on Unskippable ads. Is it? Why? I've not seen anything about that. See you later, holes. Oh my god, it's only 2 o'clock. Jesus. Be safe. Have a good day at work. Euro Truck is... That's been a massively requested, Euro Truck. It will make a return. Euro Truck streams we will do again. What I think we're going to start doing is do, on this channel, the normal Minecraft stream till 2 o'clock, and then do 2-3 hours of variety after the fact. Just to do some other stuff as well, especially like Euro Truck and shit. We have a 12-hour stream coming up next month. We've got a 24-hour stream planned for August, if I'm still streaming in August. Depends how things go. But we shall see. Well, I hope to still be here in August, but... Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's keep this here, just in case. Buddy. They got him nice. With which Minecraft mod pack did you have the most fun? Probably Project Ozone. No, that's a lie. Eddie B, 23. Boom, nearly 2 years.
Button love.
Thank you, Eddie B. Welcome back. What Minecraft pack did I have the most fun with? Well, am I allowed to say the pack that I helped develop? Because that is the correct answer. Sky Odyssey I had the most fun with. And then probably Project Ozone 2. And then probably Sky Factory 3. "30-second unskippable ads, yeah, on live content." Oh, on live content. Now, I'm not endorsing anything here, but all I'm saying is ad blockers still work on YouTube. There are ways around it. Where did you see that, Tetsuya? We ever do another multiplayer hardcore world? I'd like to do something with Glory again, yeah, I would. I would like to do that. Perhaps. I don't know, perhaps something in there. I don't know, I need to have a chat with a couple people. There will be another multiplayer hardcore world at some point, hopefully. Because I had a lot of fun with what me and Dr. Gore did. The next big thing that I know is coming, that's like set in stone, is a 120 SMP, which won't be hardcore, but it'll be an SMP with a bunch of other streamer creators. A lot of the hardcore guys will be on there that do that. That's in the progress at the moment. On my YouTube channel? I mean, I'll take that with a pinch of salt. I've not heard that anywhere. And I've got a lot of people that know a lot of stuff that does that in the industry. It may well be true. It may well be true. I've just not seen it. But. Hopefully not, because that sucks. That being said, you don't get ads in the middle of like live streams on YouTube. You get one ad at the start and that's it. So it's not really that bad. 30 seconds to then watch hours and hours of content uninterrupted is pretty huge. And you do get those really lovely, beautiful pop-up ads on YouTube, where it's just the tiny little pop-up at the bottom. You just click X straight away and carry on watching. Oh, they're beautiful. I've wanted Twitch to do something like that for years. They never have. They had a mess with banner ads, but I don't know if they ever got, I don't think they ever got implemented. I don't see ads on Twitch, so I'm subbed to most of the channels that I watch. I'm subbed to a lot of them. I also don't watch a lot of Twitch anymore. Like, I'll hop into a channel and have it in the background a lot of the time, but I don't watch a lot of Twitch anymore. I don't have time. Twitch Turbo is amazing. I used to have Twitch Turbo. I had it for a couple of years. And then they brought out Twitch Prime, which at first was ad-free viewing. And then they took that feature away from it, which was their main selling point of the feature, and I just refused to get it after that. I said, I'm not buying Turbo again. Fuck that. Don't tell me you're giving me something for free with a package I already paid for, and then take it away. For me to buy another package. No. Not happening. I will rather watch ads than use that. Turbo's brilliant. I just feel screwed, so I refuse to use it. Okay. Chat, those of you that have got ad blockers on for like other websites and stuff, how many total ads have you blocked? I checked mine the other day about how many ads that I've blocked for going like shit like fucking, you know, Lad Bible. If I click on something on there, the whole fucking page is full of ads. It just gets rid of all of them. But since I bought my computer 3 and a bit years ago, I've blocked 10% of all ads I've seen, which in is it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? I think it's 2 years. 2 years, 3 months. I have blocked 4.8 million ads. Boom! Obviously, the majority of those are little pop-out ones that are like all like cookies. It's like Amazon thinks you should buy this. 4.8 million adverts. Wow. Gone. Ads are massively. Like pop-ups, all this other shit coming up. I want to see that. You got 14 million. Damn. It is a beautiful thing. Certain websites where it like helps creators and stuff, I do turn it off. I do turn it off for that. But obviously, if you watch on mobile phone or stuff like YouTube and stuff, the ad blocker doesn't work anyway, so you watch the ads then. But if I'm supporting creators, fine. But if I'm like just on like a random fucking website that's getting paid regardless, just get rid of that shit. I'm not interested. Not interested. Me watching that ad doesn't affect them whatsoever. So. Okay, this is... I think we've got one more to go here. Surprised Facebook hasn't come out with something like YouTube or whatever. Who uses Facebook? Oh lord, this is a long old stretch. Who the hell uses Facebook? I got a lol in the chat for everyone that uses Facebook. LOL. Yeah, 10.5 million. Yeah, there's certain websites that I'll like put as an exception so it doesn't block ads on. There's certain websites I'll do that, but for things like fucking like a Lad Bible page or like that, like fuck that, or like a Daily Mail, like Sod that. I ain't looking at ads on there. You're getting paid regardless. Fuck that. And websites that take the piss with adverts as well. Like, sod that, man. I haven't got time for that. Uh-oh. God, you're a little bastard. Awesome. But have you heard about the audio ads Twitch is playing with? Audio ads? No, I don't know about that. I really liked the banner ads they had going. Like, that works. It was... The stream view went smaller, the banner ad scrolled across, and then the stream view went back to normal again. I don't know why. Like, that's a brilliant ad. It didn't interrupt the audio of the stream. It was awesome. And they were about for a bit, and then they sort of went away. I don't know if, like, they just didn't have people using them or what. But they were perfect. They were literally exactly what Twitch has needed for years. Except Twitch and occasionally Twitter. And occasionally a Twitter doom scroll. I watch Netflix, Disney, and Amazon. Literally don't use the internet often enough to care about ads. Yeah, I don't say, like, I'm sort of similar actually, other than just general websites. When it comes to Twitch, I'm subbed to everybody that I watch anyway, so I don't see ads for those guys. Whoa. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like Amazon that, you're fine. Like, it's all Amazon Prime, like, whatever. Netflix, fine. What size is the perimeter? 257 by 257. Nice, Jen. There's a lot of ads. Because a lot of... The thing you have to also remember is a lot of these companies, especially like the ones that do like all the news stuff and like write their own articles, they're like... Payment and contract for ads revenue stuff is all based through traffic through the website rather than how many people actually saw the ad. So when they sign like a deal for that, they'll be like, okay, we have 250,000 people come through the page every day. You know, even if 90% of them use ad blocks, like, they will still give them the 250,000 number because that's how many people go through. So it doesn't affect their revenues. I don't even have an antivirus or malware extension either because I'm not a dumb shit. No, neither do I. Neither do I. I don't download anything. Like, I don't click links that look dodgy and I don't download anything. Like, Windows Defender is absolutely fine for everything I do. I'm very, very cautious when I click. There was a guy who sent me a business email the other day, and he had sent me like a link to his portfolio, and it looked so dodgy. I was like, yeah, I'm not clicking that, mate. I'm going to give that a miss just because you were stupid enough to have a link like that. Like, come on. Come on, man. Hi there. Oh, yeah, it's a no from me, you know. Okay. This lava's quite deep as well. It's going to be a good job we use sweepers for this and not scaffold. I don't know if a mob wants to put that in the command, by the way, about building the gold farm, that we're doing lava sweepers and stuff. Make it sound a little more exciting than just digging a gold farm. Because there's no more digging for a while. Hooray! Yay for no digging. Cheers, Ib. Look at all those striders over there. Hell yeah, man. 100 bits to kill a strider. That's 500 bits worth of striders there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 900 bits worth of striders here. 100 bits per strider kill. Go once, go twice. Ted Sega, I got you. There you are, man. I actually felt kind of bad doing that. Hey, never mind. Deal's off. I did the one. I felt bad. Deal's off. We do have a slime bomb, yeah. New price of 500 bits per to buy out my morals. To buy out my morals so I don't feel bad. Speaking of portfolios, what's crypto saying recently? I've not checked crypto recently. What crypto saying? What's chat? What's the price of Ethereum and Bitcoin nowadays? I own one whole Ethereum. That's all I have, and I have a very small amount of Bitcoin actually. I have like $100 worth of Bitcoin. Crypto's going in the trash these days. I mean, there'll come a time where it will fucking boost right up. Really? He's at 1,400 quid. Oh, fucking hell yeah. Get in there. I've just kept a hold of it. Like, I've had it for years. Somebody donated it to me, but it was worth like $500. $1,800. Damn. Oh gosh. Look at this shit. Over the past year, it's not really done anything. I remember it being like down less than $1,000. Yeah, around here. It might have been further up here. Is that less than $1,000? No. I remember it being down here. They go up to like 2,000 nearly. Broke 2,000 the other day. So 1,800 at the moment. Yeah, look at this shit. I nearly sold here and I kept a hold of it. I was like, nah, just hold it. I don't need the money. It's $5,000 right there. When was this? 2018, 2022. I think it will do it again at some point. I really do. Like they had a bit of a run in here. This is actually when someone donated it to me. It was around here when it was around like this sort of time. It leveled off for a couple of years, and wham, went straight back up again. Leveled off again. I think it will chill here for a little while more, maybe a year. It'll go back up. What about BTC? What's that saying? How do you change this? Oh. Is there not just like a little thing you can just click? Why is it actually so complicated? Yeah, well. I'm only really interested in Ethereum anyway. Crypto's stupid, changed my mind. Well, it's probably the future, honestly. In some form of government-controlled version. Like, you know, fucking Ripple is not going to be the future, do you know what I mean? Like, some sort of government-controlled version, I can absolutely see being the way money's done in the future. It sort of is anyway with debit cards and that. Like, you don't physically see the money sometimes, you know? You see it in a bank account on a screen and then you just pay for it with a debit card. Yes, you can withdraw it in cash, but that'll get phased out eventually. Hey, Strings! It'll all be done through some sort of a crypto thing, I imagine. Isn't mining and shit, like, basically irrelevant now? Like, what's the situation with mining at the moment? Do people still mine for, like, Bitcoin and shit? If I were to deposit cash into my account physically, I have to drive an hour. Jesus. Yeah, sod that. You better have to keep an hold of it. The only issue I've got is I've got cash at the moment in my wallet that's from the casino from when I went to London like 3 weeks ago. And there's fucking £50 notes, but nowhere takes £50 notes in this country. Like, they take 20s, but 50s are very rarely taken. I need to take it somewhere I can get it broken down. Don't remember the last time you used cash? No, I rarely use cash as well. I sold a lawnmower for $300 yesterday. He paid in cash, and I was like, the fuck am I going to do with this? I mean, it's not taxable. That's why I say cash is king, yeah? Not taxable, can't be traced, so straight in. Straight in, mate. Free money. I mean, if you want to send me $300 in the mail, you're welcome to do that. I will happily take that off your hands. I bought a lawnmower yesterday. I paid the guy with cash I'll never use. It's his problem now. The only people I know that prefer cash over card buy is substance. True. That's very true. Very good for drug deals. Very true. Oh, even some of them take bank transfers nowadays. Some of them take bank transfers nowadays. Yeah, I know quite a lot of people in that world. I know that they just have fucking cash just everywhere. You can't really go to the bank and deposit 5 figures worth of cash without being, well, having some questions raised. They just sit on it. Fuck that. That is not a world. That is not a world that I want anything to do with. We have a 24/7 store in my village that don't take cash, obviously, so cash is useless to me. That's crazy. I thought America still used cash everywhere. I know you're not American, either. I thought Americans used cash everywhere still. Just in general. I said I know you're not American. We've had this conversation before. Calm yourself. Is it possible that one day your server you're on could crash and all time and effort put into this is gone? No. I have backups of this world. I've got off-site backups of this world. Yeah, even if my whole house burned down, I have it backed up elsewhere, so... Americans don't use as much cash as you think. Really? Like when I went to America, I just ended up with a fucking load of ones. It was so annoying. What am I meant to do with $1 bit of paper? It's so inconvenient. So inconvenient. What do you want me to do with this? I was in America for, what? A week? And I probably had about 30 single dollar bills by the end of it. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I think I still have them, actually. I think they're on my shelf over there. I don't know what you want me to do with these. Like, I can't even buy a bottle of water. Because it says it's 95 cents. When I go to the fucking checkout, all of a sudden, it's in that short walk, it's become $1.15. How's that happened? That's dumb as fuck, by the way. Americans, you must agree with that. Why the fuck is your tax added at the fucking checkout? Why don't they just add it to the price and just put it as the price? Make everybody's life easier. Like, oh, I'm going to buy an air conditioner for $500. Take to the checkout. That'll be $770. Just add it to the price. Different states have different sales tax. But, like, surely just add the sales tax to the price of the item and make everybody's life easier and go, oh, I have $10. That's $10. Pick that up. Buy. Rather than have to go, I got $10, but this is $9.60, but I'm in Colorado, so that's 28%, which is $9. Oh, I don't have enough. We left the UK because of taxation and immediately added a dumber form of taxation. America. America. You're not wrong, that's stupid. It really is. Like, that's probably the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. I can't remember what I bought. I bought like a... Where did I go? Fry's Electronics or something like that. I can't remember what I bought. I bought like a fan cable or something. I needed a cable that I bought. And it was like $4 and I got to the checkout and it was $5.60. Like, just put it on the value of the item. Like, this doesn't... If you're going to add it on anyway, just add it on before I have to do any million calculations in my head. Rip Fry's. Fry's is gone, I know. I was quite sad actually when I got told about that. I had a field day in there. The other place I really wanted to go to was Micro Center, but we didn't have time to go to one of those. It was awesome. There was just fucking tech everywhere. I think you could tell the place was going to go out of business sometime soon. There was about 3 people in the shop. There was 1 checkout open. And there was about 30 stalls for checkouts to be used. There was no one on them, but there was like 30 of them. Oh, okay. This place isn't going to last much longer, is it? Back in the day, the vendors weren't trusted, so it was required to have a specified amount after the sale for tracking purposes. Okay, that's understandable back in the day, but we're now in 2023. Calculators exist, the internet exists, spreadsheets exist. You just would have think that whole fiasco would have been a bit more modernized, you know? What's the one that pisses you off most about America besides money and tax? I would have said that, but beside that, what's the one thing that annoys me most about Americans? About America? America's a lovely place. What annoys me the most about it? The fact that you use 120 volt electricity and you're not on the good old 240 that we have over here. Why are you using 120 volt electricity? Come on, man. That is wuss power. You're meant to be America, land of the strong, you know. We're the best, America. And you're using 120 volt power. Like, what's going on, man? Granted, the cost to change your whole grid over to 240 must be insane. Oh, you have 240 in America? Do you? I thought it was all 120 over there. Oh, in that case, I retract my comment. I thought you had 120 only over there. They have 240 on different phases. And now this is getting complicated. I don't understand this now. Now I don't understand this. 240 on different phases. What's that mean? I just want to plug in Big Cooker. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to worry about phases. Some appliances in my home are 240 for big things, and 120 is the wall outlet. So why don't they just make everything 240? I don't remember that, Tom, by the way, the quarter pounder thing. Everywhere you go, the roads are shit. The roads have got to be shitter in the UK. And we must take... at least you guys have big roads. We have tiny roads that are full of potholes over here. American roads, I think, are probably better than UK roads. I reckon they're better. And you have big wide roads as well. Like, that's amazing. Like, we don't have that over here. We have tiny, narrow roads. Yeah, even the lanes and stuff are way wider over there, isn't it? Obviously, America's a bigger area of land, so I get it, but at the same time... Big cars, too. I mean, we do still have big cars here. Like, we have, like, all your Range Rovers and stuff like that. But, like, there's people... I've seen people on about buying, like, a Cybertruck for the UK. It's like, what's the point? It won't fit anywhere. You won't be able to take it down country lanes. You won't be able to take it on a motorway because it'll be too thin, too wide. Car parks are going to be... You have to use 2 spaces. Yeah, we have trucks over here. To be fair, your roads were built around horse and buggy versus planning with more vehicles involved. True. Imagine trying to get around in a jacked up F330. Yeah, exactly. Like, we're lucky enough we had Kiri who was driving me and Roxy around when we were in San Francisco. Like, she got on, what do you call it? We call them motorways here. I think you call them, do you call them highways in America? I think there might be highways. We were there, and like, she was in one lane and this car next to us was in the other one. And the gap between it, you could put, I'm like, in the UK, there's a whole other lane in the middle of that. Like, you could easily get another car in there, mate. Like, that shit was pretty crazy. Oh, what a shot. Yeah, the car parks are massive there. Yeah, the spaces are huge. It's true. Everything's bigger in America, though, isn't it? Like, everything is. The food size, the drink size. Everything's just bigger. And in a lot of cases, that makes a lot of sense to do. I drove in the US at TwitchCon 2018. It was really easy and actually fun to drive. With the exception it was on the wrong side of the road, of course. Like, if that was those roads, but, like, on the correct side of the road, it would be... Oh! It's bliss. Really, Veyron? That's pretty crazy. There's cities I can't really drive in the US because my GMC 3500 wouldn't fit. But those are typically in the older parts of the big cities. What is it? A GMC 30... How big's that thing? GMC 3500. Let's have a look. Jesus! What the fuck? Look at the size of that! Why is it so big? That's just unnecessarily big. That's enormous. What are you carrying in that? It tows a lot. Yeah, I bet. Look at the size of the grill on that thing. What engine does that have in it? I mean, to be fair, American engines they put in stuff is shit. But they'll have like a V8 twin turbo that puts out 200 horsepower. A 6.6 litre V8 with a 10-speed automatic that puts out what? How much horsepower? And it's only 50 grand. That's not bad. How much horsepower does that put out? I want to know what your 6.6 litre V8 is putting out. It's got to be in the 600s. Surely it's in the 600s. I can't get over that grill. That's enormous. Just tell me how much power your engine makes. Aha! 470. That's not a lot for a 6.6 litre V8. But your torque, 1,000 Newton meters, not bad. That's some serious grunt. 470 is not a lot though from a 6.6 litre V8. Yeah, 1,000 torque right there is pretty bang right there. What does that get miles to the gallon? Oh, you got the diesel version. I mean, you would want the diesel version, wouldn't you? Like, yeah. 25 miles per gallon on the highway. I mean, it doesn't really matter in America because your fuel is so cheap, but 25. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually. Look up Coach Prime new truck. Coach, what is it? A Coach Prime. I can't type. New truck. Speaking of Prime, anyway, you can do the rest. Yeah, that's a beast. That is an absolute beast. That's a military vehicle. That's not what your everyday man needs to go get some milk from the shop. Fully loaded, I get 10 miles per gallon. Wow. Your Silverado 1500 gets 14 miles per gallon on the highway. Wowee. That's insane. 14. That is, that's pretty poor. That's pretty poor. What are we working on? This is going to be our mega gold farm. We're just putting a perimeter in ready for our lava sweepers. Yeah, you can't put water in the nether. It doesn't work. That's amazing. 10 miles per gallon. I wish fuel was cheap enough here that it wouldn't matter. We pay like... Did we work it out on stream the other day? Like it was 180 something at one point for diesel, but it worked out at like $9 a gallon. Something ridiculous. It might have been like 8. I think it was 8 actually. Speedruns sort of do interest me, but like I just at the same time I just can't be bothered. We used to do speedruns of Mad Pack 2, but we haven't done any like vanilla speedruns. The Imperial standard of measurement is so dumb. We use both over here. We use Imperial and metric because we're intelligent enough to be able to switch between the two. I'm sorry, anyone that's just on Imperial or just on metric. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's very expensive fuel here. It's come down a bit, to be fair. The other day I saw diesel at $1.39 a litre, which would be like $6-ish a gallon. But, I mean, that's still quite a lot. Isn't it like $2 a gallon in some places in America? Like, that's just amazing. If you're in the